Okay, it won't really focus, but come on, baby beta. You know you want to be on camera. No? Okay. The Mahachaiensis bettas have grown quite a bit. It's still almost impossible to actually count them. I suspect that I have about 30, more or less, give or take. Actually, if you recall the filter that I had made out of this Marina box, I found 3 of them kind of tucked in there after it had been sitting without water in it for about a week. I had transferred the bettas, I thought, in whole and in part into this 20-gallon. But then, like a few days later, I was gonna clean out this here the breeder box, and I found 3 living in just like, I don't know, a tablespoon of water right over here. When they were looking up at me like, hey lady, we were fine. They were pretty small though. I put them in here. And they may or may not make an appearance. Oh, there's one in the back, you can kind of see. It's a little bit smaller than the other ones, but they seem to have quickly had a growth spurt. These guys are a little under an inch right now. But as you can see, they're starting to look more and more like bettas. They're still, like, I would say they're still smaller than maybe if you went to Petco, where they sometimes have baby betas in cups. These guys are still smaller than that. They would definitely not sell them right now. They're way too small, which is fine because I'm really enjoying watching them go around and eat things. Look at that, he got 2 at once. Nom nom nom. I apologize for my voice. I have had some pretty wicked laryngitis for like 5 days. This is probably the best that my voice has has sounded in 5 days, and it still sounds like I've been smoking for 30 years. which is funny because I don't smoke. I don't smoke anything. Oh, the cat wants to say hi. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? Yeah? You're tired of me talking on the internet? Want to say hi? No, you just want to go outside? Oh, too bad. It's not outside time. It's cool. All right. Yep, we're just in my living room looking at bettas. Bettas that are eating specks. Well, okay, they're eating live baby brine shrimp, which I just got in one of those brine shrimp hatcheries right here. It's not high tech. It's just going. Great. Oh, and also, So I've got these Ancistrus Claro. Here, we'll look at some tummies. And see how skinny this one is? How she looks deflated? That's because it turns out I have like 5 females and 1 male. And let's see. That 1 male is hanging out in here. You can see him fanning furiously, just barely. You can barely see him. And that's because he is finally sitting on a bunch of eggs. And by a bunch, I mean maybe 15 at the very most. There are so many that a couple of them, the nanny. A couple of them were kicked out. I don't know if this is gonna save them. People are telling me, I asked for advice because I've never had eggs get kicked out before. So I'm not sure what to do really. So I just put them in here because there is water flow. And I just found a shrimp, put it in. Every once in a while he'll go over and clean these eggs off, but he does not seem to be hurting the eggs. They are a little bit more opaque than yesterday, but I don't know if that means that they're hurt at all, or if they're non-viable, or if they're doing just fine and that's what they're supposed to do, because like I said, I've actually never had a pleco kick eggs out before. And if it doesn't work out, he's still sitting there on like 15, which is good for Ancistrus Claro. They don't, according to the internet, they don't have a lot of babies at once. So yeah, I've just got a whole bunch of stuff going on in this tank, I guess. Got plants in oregonite because I'm crazy. Got, of course, some snails going on. Yeah. All right, I'm going to do we see any of the pattern on these guys, or are they just gonna be shy? Ancistrus Claro, by the way. The reason why I like Ancistrus Claro is because, number 1, I really like Ancistrus. Number 2, they're super small. They kind of max out at, here, let's see if I can make any kind of comparison here. So here's my finger. Look at, that's how small they are. That's like 2 inches. So if you need a pleco and you want it to be a small one, Ancistrus Claro is probably your best bet. Yeah. They also, at least the males anyways, will display cool patterns when they're like upset or just kind of in a mood. But recently, a net fell in. That's fun. But recently, the male has just obviously just been spending all of his time in this cave, which is a piece of a bamboo pole, like from a garden store, that I cut. Oh, goodness. I dropped my phone. Yeah, so I cut this bamboo pole, and after a tip from a friend of mine, Allie, and she suggested it, and it seems to have worked really well. He takes to it just fine. So if you're trying to find a cave that's small enough for your Ancistrus Claro or other smaller Ancistrus species, give that a try, or other pleco species. So that's about it for me today. I know I haven't posted in a long time. It's just been a really busy time of year, and I will catch you guys later. Bye.